gonna start being able to repair itself.
Another tower! Stop it from repairing, hurry! Putting them back together.
But y'all gotta keep its focus on you. Oh. Alright. Get his focus, come on. Yo, chill out! Damn! Trying so hard to hit me!
Deal with
Guys.
it quickly!
Guys! Oh my god. How? How? The fuck?
Okay.
I need to take a pee break. I'll be right back.
16-year-old girl you're trying to smash, you pervert. She's still in high school. Probably hasn't even chosen a major yet. You disgust me. Take him away, boys.
No, she's an adult Street Fighter 5. This is a trick question. This is a trick question.
Justice.
My boyfriend is so abusive. Are you okay? I have a boyfriend. Stop texting me. I hope he beat your ass again. Dude, I'd fucking... Like, who are they gonna tell? Drink this.
Bro.
Yo, my boyfriend is... Are you okay? I have a boyfriend. Stop texting me. I hope he beat your ass again. Dude, I'd fuck him in you. Like, who are they gonna tell? If you drink the liquor from a magic apple, you can see the future. Trust me, my friend Keith did it once. He said he was gonna die, and then he did. Florida man beats ATM, says it gave too much cash. Terrifying fish walks on land, breathes air, threatens to destroy Lithuania. If I catch whoever is putting loaves of bread in the toilet, we're going to break your fucking arms.
Bruh.
Age 15 to 25, gender male, mood neutral. Age 150 to 250, gender unknown, mood horny. What's the time? It's about drip o'clock, don't get soaked. Lifeguard on duty. Clearly not a very good one. Wanna see my pussy? Sure. That's your vagina. I wanna see your cat. I don't have a cat. Then why you waste my time? Bruh, Android skull emoji really ain't that bad, not gonna lie. You should follow me.
Okay. I'm back. I'm back after being I've taken the time to cool down. Taking a quick break, you know, pee break, everything, yada yada. Now we're gonna do this fight now.
New unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
We can't let it stop us! Take it down!
Damn, we need to watch our surroundings. How do you watch something you can't see? Like, I can't really watch. Sorry. Hold on. My arm starts to itch. What the fuck, bro? Ooh, I got it. I got it. Look at him humping and pumping. Oh shit. Oh shit. Huh?
Another tower! Stop it from repairing the beast! Repairing. Lucy's wrong.
The tower. He's repairing it.
Let's go, guys. You got it. Wake up, you fucking bitch. I have to duck under its legs, dude. That's the strategy they want me to fucking use. What ridiculous. Oh shit, bro's about to frisbee this sh. Oh, never mind. They were able to shock it. They were able to shock it. Yes! Yes, this now's my opportunity. detail pattern on deck. See, all you need is a little bit of meditation from time to time. All you need is a little bit of meditation from ocean. Ah! Nope. Now is not the time that I'll let you win me, you motherfucker! You are not my equal! Nope. Let's go! You're not my equal! Get out of my face!
The tower. What must be done with it?
You are not worth my patience. You are not worthy of me. For you have been struck down by the hands of a human being. You are nothing more than a piece of scrap. And I hope you always remember that. I'm gonna sit down. Oh my God.
Whatever you're going to do to that tower, do it now.
Yeah, whatever. Honestly, if this is how we end the game, I'm pretty content with it. Because, oh God, what a way. Finally, let us be done with this so that we can move on.
Critical event detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative. Building our network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Zion, please help me!
Hold it with some dignity, woman!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
Escape. Bitch, I'm dead.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. Aratak.
Aratak, no. Carry the body. Let's go. We need to give her a proper funeral. You can't die in here. You just
Survive.
can't.
Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here.
Aratak, let's go.
Let's go.
We don't have much time. Sorry, Aurea.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. Boom it. I'm sorry, Aurea. Goodbye. Come on, Aratak. We don't have much time.
One of those?
It's the only way.
Hop on, motherfucker! Woo! I got under. Come on, Aratak, come on! So do I. Hang on, Aratak. Alright. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Damn. That's it down. Keep hanging on. Oh, that's about to blow! Aratak, don't let me go, please! I have a sequel, bitch! Okay. Alright.
Get me up top, Aratak. Now!
Ah, yeet! Got you, my boy! Alright. Okay. That's the compulsor that's gonna stop this from working.
I need explosive ammo. Above, quick!
The bomb? Yeah, I specifically have one in my pelt! Yeet! Alright. God bless us!
Great Banukai.
Ah! 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 Oh god, our bodies were not supposed to contortionate that way. It hurts. All over. Bitch, I'm alive! God damn, I've never been so close to death. Jeez, I can barely move my body. Aratak. Bitch, I'm awake! Good? Are you good? That was one hell of a tumble. Tumble? Shit. Alright.
Aurea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Aurea's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there. for the last verse of my sister's song.
Alright. Good thing I have one last fast travel. And it really is my last fast travel too. So sorry, but your song ended. But you will listen. Song one last time. Holy shit, I haven't manual saved since I was level 30. Ooh, shit, that's risky. Jesus, if I would have lost all of that, I would be done with this game.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. But before that...
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief. over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
What are you?
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful.
Limited.
But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone.
Gaussian.
It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
Firebreak.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So
Good thing I'll be dead by
got a
then.
little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Yeah.
Do
Colleagues,
you
though.
know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Cool. I don't care. Anyways.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors, more advanced than the banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Aurea said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes, I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That
Abusive
seems
relationship!
terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
You meant a lot to Aurea.
Once I understood Aurea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Aurea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves.
Yeah, what
There's
are
code
these?
embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Aurea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
Holy shit, dude.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor? But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though...
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
They made fucking global climate change a fucking thing that really impacted world ending. You know, that's something about reproduction is always a thing for me. Like,
there's a ruin east of here full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Is reproduction. Now, I feel like they would make a religion out of it, but if two people reproduce, right? Like they're the last people in the world, they reproduce, they make kids. Sadly, they have to reproduce more, right? So they keep reproducing as the people that they are, right? Once they can't reproduce anymore, it moves on to the kids. But the kids are all siblings. So, if they reproduce, they're going to be keeping the genes in the family, which in turn will end up making everybody deformed and gross. So I never understood how they thought that reproducing would work good with just two people. It has to be at least 4. 2 females, 2 males. The females. Because if they keep doing that, then the kids will not really come out with the same DNA as if they were to be born of the exact same mother. So, then the reproduction of the children could happen and we might have less deformities. And the more that they do it, the more of a possibility it could be that they would debranch from the parent genes that they have with later generations. So that's something that I never understood about reproduction. Why they always think that one male and one female can really do all of that without any setbacks.
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
I think that's it for everything we can ask.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Ah, shit. You've got to tell them the truth. Your religion is bullshit. Alright, what do they believe? They believe the blue light and they believe their religion, and they're happy believing that. To take it gently, I don't feel like that's the good play. To keep them in ignorance is not the best thing. I'm sorry, Aurea, but I think that's up to you to use your judgment.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Aurea. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice.
Good.
Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world?
I have no
I may
idea.
be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can.
Hopefully in the
I
sequel.
should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess.
Ah, fuck. Shit. This is a
Cyan,
2-minute.
I spoke with Anita, with Dr. Sandoval. She wanted me to ask you to do something. That's why I'm here.
I am detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent, so intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities, and it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep, wake up, and protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
Damn. Wow. Jeez. Wow.
Hello, Aloy.
Sure, Cyan. Okay, Cyan. That's all I've got right now.
I hope we can resume our...
Damn. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Cyan. But I'm glad you're here. Take care, Cyan. Hope to see you soon. In the next game. I hate to see how Aratok is doing. I doubt he's doing okay. Too much walking for me.
There's frost between my teeth.
My chieftain.
Just... Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone. And the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow. Besides, you'd already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically banuk.
It would seem your time among the banuk wasn't a waste after all.
Huh?
Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
I was expecting to hear you after the end of the game.
Well, Hephaestus too. Unleash them on the world. His minds on their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus. Driven. He won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
I survived that fall, by the way, motherfucker. Jesus. Is it just me, or is my... Oh, this is my spear. I'm stupid. This is my spear. There we go. I'm dumb. I thought that was my spear for a second. Fuck you, Silence. You're a dick. But errand is this. Kill 5 fire claws. I think I'm good. Fire claws is not something I want to fight. Not again. Granted, there are side quests, errands, and a whole lot of shit that we could still do, but I think that it's best to conclude this game here. It's gonna be hard to say goodbye to this game. I've had to play this game 3 times over. My very first time, played it, made it to Silence Workshop. No, before that. I made it to at least, to see Hades for the first time. My second time, I made it to Silence Workshop. Almost got out, and then I got out, and then I stopped. And this is my third, where I played the game in full and showed myself what I'm capable of. Today is far from the end of Horizon Zero Dawn, because we got Forbidden West to do. And it's gonna feel nice to just finish this game up and play the new one, because once you're done with one thing, you like to move on to the next thing as if you skip time. It's nice. In its own certain way.
Songs of celebration used to echo.
So, I'll say this now. I enjoyed my time with all of y'all. And I hope you guys enjoyed your time with me. This is my first ever playthrough that I've played in full, and I'm proud of. Next to the Dying Light first part. I wait to complete the following, and Dying Light 2. I love you all, and I hope you guys take care of each other. Because with this, it's the end of the game. Love to you all.
What story
And praise for you all, that you guys all have happy lives, good health, and a long life to keep on living. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Bullshit! Bye, guys.